Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I am Dr. Shabazwar. So in this video, we are going to perform sign test, a non-parametric test in SPSS. So we have a dataset of 30 implies. So 30 implies rate digital confidence before and after training. So in this way, the sign test asks whether positive and negative pair chains are equally likely using direction only and excluding zero differences. So we will say, after analyzing the data, we will see that if there is a positive or negative change of digital training, and if whether their confidence before training and after training is negative or positive. So in this way we will perform the sign test. So we also see the assumptions, parameters and the other guidelines to conduct the sign test in SPSS. So the sign test uses direction, not magnitude. Every non-zero pair difference contributes 1 plus or 1 minus. So turn each pair difference into a sign. Difference equal to after minus before. So positive when after greater than before and negative when after less than before. So tie 0 when after and before behavior equal. So in this way we'll test the null hypothesis whether positive and negative signs are equally likely or not. So we should reject the null hypothesis. So we will do that after performing the analysis in SPSS. Okay, so these are the difference between sign test or Wilcoxon sign drag test. So we apply sign test when there is only one direction. Wilcoxon direction plus ranked magnitude. Symmetry not required in this Wilcoxon, required symmetry of data. Outlier resistance very high but magnitudes affect ranks. So power usually lower, usually higher. Tie 0 excluded, 0 excluded, tied ranks enter. So pairs must be meaningful. So the test is distribution free but dependency within pairs and independence across pairs must be correct. So these are the 5 checks before performing the sign test. Paired observation, independent pairs, orderable outcome, random paired sample and ties documented. So because this sign test doesn't require the normality and symmetry of the data. So these are the thresholds. Alpha value, in this case, our p-value should be less than this alpha value. Two-sided, effective n 28, 30 pairs minus 2 ties, and exact p, preferred value, and effect r and sign effect, minus 1 or plus 1. So now we come back to our data and we will perform the sign test. Click on Analyze, Non-Parametric Test, Legacy dialog box, and then click on Two Related Samples. So in this way, we'll click and put the data into variable 1 and 2. We'll put in variable 1 as confidence before training and then confidence after training. And we are going to do sign test instead of Wilcoxon test. So we also need the descriptive statistics. So click on check and then continue, then OK. So we have the results here. So you can see there are total 30 observations. There is a mean 64.5 in case of confidence before training and 67.80 after training. So there is a significant difference between before and after training. Also standard deviation significant difference, minimum, maximum and maximum both values. The most important table is sign test frequencies. You can see. So there are 4 negative differences and there are 24 positive differences. So the positive differences are higher because most of the values, most of the implies brought positive change after training. So they have higher confidence after training. So they included 24. And 4 only rated negative differences. They reduced their confidence after training, and 2 didn't say anything. On the other hand, we can see the test of statistics z-value is minus 3.591 and the p-value is significant because this value is less than 0.05. So in this case, we reject the null hypothesis because null hypothesis stated that positive and negative signs are equally likely, but in our cases, both negative and positive differences are not equal because most of the employees have higher confidence after training, almost 24. So that's why we reject the null hypothesis and accept the alternative hypothesis because there is a positive change. So if you find my video helpful, please subscribe to my channel and turn on notification so you can get my next video.